This week said the Pastor Mato's Masay talks about the beginning of Mato's talks about Ishki Yodened El Hashem or Yishov Ashur Leser Israel Nashroi Lo Yachel Dvoroi Kechol Yoisim B'Piv Yaseh. That we want HaKadosh Baruch Hu to listen to our tefillahs. What does HaKadosh Baruch Hu tell us? What the Pasuk say? Kechol Yoisim B'Piv Yaseh. The Mטות brings down that up 2,000 towns with the time of Yanai HaMelech all got destroyed. Why did they all get destroyed? Because people used the mouth for dvoi masurim, or lashon hara, or chilus, or moitzi shemra, or they didn't keep the neder, or they swore, like a person says nishbali or anything, elokim. But then people talk very. They say take things out of the mouth. Someone knows that his mouth is a holy mouth. Of course, whatever, like Tzaddik goes to HaKadosh Baruch Hu Mekayim. Why? Because he got a holy mouth. Tzaddik goes to HaKadosh Baruch Hu Mekayim. Pashut. I once heard the story of Rabbi Wasserman. 2 weeks ago, I heard the story of Rabbi Wasserman. He came in a bunch of hooligans to the yeshiva. He was learning there. And one boy was very chutzpahdik. He went up to him and he said, Chuna. He didn't call him Rebbe Chodon. Chuna! Without hands. Chuna! Without hands. So he answered him back. Whatever you call me, you call me. You tell me without hands, I'm telling you without hands. That boy went out to yeshiva, suddenly he got paralyzed and he had no hands. Don't tell me Chuna without hands. Rebbe Chodon Wasserman, Kodosh V'Toy. Kiddush Hashem, Talmud Muvik of the Chofetz Chaim. He spoke to him bezilzul, Chuna without hands. But a person knows Kechol Yoitzim B'Piv Yaseh. Whatever he says out of his mouth, whatever he talks out of his mouth, any bakosho, tehillim, bakosho, cries. He cries to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Yanch Hashem b'yom tzores, Gev Hashem lekei Yaakov, Yishlach Ezecho b'kodesh. Why should HaKadosh Baruch Hu listen to his mouth? Because he's mekadosh his mouth. He has a holy mouth. He's got a clean mouth, clean teeth. He tells HaKadosh Baruch Hu, help me. Of course I'll help you. You ask, you speak, I will help. Like the Kanti says, the Kanati says, what does a person have to daven? A person, he should just say to Hashem, you know what I need. Why should I daven? You know exactly what I need. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, through the person davens, he brings a crown to HaKadosh Baruch Hu's head. Al Yedei, a person davens, and he uses his mouth, and he davens to Hashem. And he's Mekadesh, he's Peh Kodosh. Of course, the HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I will give you whatever you need. B'chaim Vital brings down, the Chidor brings down to the name of B'chaim Vital. V'yeda Odom, ki ha'koel goyze HaKadosh Baruch Hu, v'chein lepeh. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is goyze to the Peh. How many words does he say? Shoyresh u'mekor advorim. Im Yetziras Ha'odom, HaKadosh Baruch Hu kaver. How many words will a person say from his mouth? U'mekor advorim shem Yetziras Ha'odom, kova v'kotzav loi, chai chaim yitborach, kama milim he'll say from his mouth. And he brings down the Medrash HaGodel, v'shor sha'odom oile b'machshovo liborois. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is goyze olov, kama sichois yedaber, v'kama dibrois zu yedaber. V'chein David oime, Tehillim Kuf Lametes, ke'ei milo bilshoini, hein Hashem yedat kulo. And V'chaim Vital brings down, kshiyoytze anashomo, lo yoytze, lo nishal, lo hevel, v'lo dibur. Nimser shel this hevel, which he spoke, is a chelik nishmosoi. There's a chelik nishmosoi when a person speaks, when a person davens. Ruach memalalo, like the Targum Onkelos brings down in the beginning of Pashas Bereshis. Oiso Yehevel, which he takes out of his mouth, is Chelek Nishmosoi. Lo Yachel Dvoroi, Kechol HaYoytze Mepiv Yaseh, Im Toiv Ve'im Ra. That's how Kodesh Baruch Hu makes Saligorium or Categorium Yudua. He brings down in the Zohar Kadosh, when a person, Chas Sholem, talks bad about the other person, Kavi Yochel, the Satan, opens his mouth upstairs and says Lashon Hara to Hashem. Kodesh Baruch Hu told him, keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Satan said, why should I keep my mouth shut? This Moshe in Australia spoke bad about Reuven to Shimon. And then this guy, that guy, that's how it goes around the clock. But a person knows he's got a chayes in his mouth. He's got a holy mouth. He davens. He says Tehillim. He says Bakoshus. HaKadosh Baruch Hu listens to him. Toiv ma'at b'kavana, mihar b'bli kavana. Person says 2 Pirkei Tehillim. Sometimes it's better than saying 150 pokim. But people daven are called tov v'yafeh. It's very nice. But 2 Pirkei Tehillim b'kavono is much better than harbe without kavono. When we see this week, we're coming towards the 3 weeks. We're in the 3 weeks already. Kol hamis'abel al Yerushalayim zoiche v'roi b'simchoso. It's all got to do with his mouth, with his peh kodosh. How are you looking after your mouth? You are looking after your mouth. You makadosh your mouth. You are davening to Hashem. You are praising HaKadosh Baruch Hu. How exactly are you davening? You have a holy mouth or you have a dirty mouth? Someone which has a holy mouth and he davens to Hashem, Kechol HaYoytze Mepiv Yaseh. But someone has a dirty mouth and he davens to Hashem, HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells them, the words come out of your mouth. Maybe you clean your mouth with toothpaste. We haven't got a toothpaste. We haven't got a certain thing, a certain chomer like soap or economica to clean your mouth. If you say dirt comes out of your mouth. We know the Gaon says, "Al kol dibo sheloi bim koimoy." How many tzoros does a person have? Yikabel o odom. If there's a person comes to the person, and chas v'sholem, Bruder Rav Pinkus brings down that you throw to the shomer for one like a tennis ball, but you take a bat and you throw the ball to the other side of the table. Kav yochel, the shomer of the person goes from one side of the world to the other side of the world. Sheyir kosher beinecha, Rabbeinu Bachai brings down. Sheyir kosher beinecha, hoitzos diburcho, meitzois mamoincho. It should be harder for the person to take his word out of his mouth, to take money out of his purse. Why? Because chas v'sholem, if a person doesn't watch his peh, watch his mouth, then it's worth nothing. Doesn't have the person says Tehillim and he davens and he says Tehillim and he praises Hashem. If beforehand the person has got to, like a person chas v'sholem, like a person stands in shul, for example, and there's someone next to him or a child, he didn't have the time to go to the bathroom, and he dirtied his pants. So you can't daven because he's got a smell there. He has to pour water there on the floor. He has to tell the child to go out. He can't carry on davening. If a person's got a dirty mouth, he talks Lashon Hara and Rechilus and Moitzi Shemra. How afterwards, how do you expect that a Kodesh Baruch Hu should daven, should listen to your tefillos? Clean your mouth. Make sure you don't dirty your mouth. Then our whole mouth is holy. Then a doim, you do a Torah's the dorim, or kol nidrei, not have any milim of the peh, which could be ma'akavas. Instead of being sunny go, it's a ketego. Instead of being a white malach, it's a black malach. If someone doesn't watch his mouth, and if someone does watch his mouth, He's got a pay kodosh. Then HaKadosh Baruch Hu will listen to his tefillahs and his bakoshas. Dafka these days, we should eat so much rachamei shamayim. What does HaKadosh Baruch Hu want from us? To have a holy nation, holy mouth, machshavos tohoros, milim tohoros, to be mekadesh our mouth, mekadesh our machshavo, kechol hayotzim b'piv yaseh. It's got to do with each and any one of us to be mekadesh our peh, to have a holy mouth, holy nation. Then of course HaKadosh Baruch Hu will answer our tefillahs, kechol hayotzim b'piv yaseh, and whatever we ask for will be zoicha to go to Shleimo Mishiach Tzidkenu b'mheira v'yomedu Amen v'Amen.